Okay, I was just trying to be sure people could hear me. So basically, as y'all can see, I'm building Cabrini again because last time apparently the world got corrupted or something, and all I saw was water everywhere. So I just gave up. It was just a whole bunch of water towers, like in that one episode from Steven Universe. That's kind of what it looked like. I don't know if my mic is loud or quiet, so if I don't know. I really don't. Basically, we finna continue building this, and we gonna have to restart everything from scratch. So right now, I'm building a 10 slash a 19 story building, and I was looking at that one dude, Malcolm Taylor. I think that was his name. He was also building a Cabrini on Minecraft, and basically, his is more like small scale, like 2/3 of a scale. Okay, so that's 7 blocks, 6 blocks. Cool. All right, I was trying to be sure. But basically, what I saw in his video was that he basically. So I didn't really know how I was gonna build like in the middle part. As you guys know, there's like two weird parts that are sticking out towards the front. Got the gates on both sides, and then you got the middle part that's kind of sticking out. I was wondering how I was gonna build that part, and I saw that he literally split the building in half because this is not one building. This whole thing is not one building. It's two different buildings, which is why the middle part is like kind of thicker. The middle like concrete pillar is kind of like wider. I would say it's wider. Basically, you split this, and the apartments go this way. So yeah, basically, we'll get to that later. But I'm gonna end. The only problem is I'm gonna have to build a 10 story and a 19 story slightly differently. They're both gonna have the same exact exterior, but the interior is gonna be the different part because they had different interiors, and I don't know how to explain it. But the stairs, I'm pretty sure were right here or right here, so you can see the other part of the building from one of these like views in the movie Candyman, first movie. Not the second or third movie. We don't talk about those. The second movie and the third one, I personally like everything, so I can't really say that they were bad. But they really didn't make sense though. To me, they didn't make sense when I now that I look back on them. I watched the second movie. I'm like, okay, the second movie is it's okay. It's not terrible. It ain't bad, but it's not Candyman. It's not like it's not. It doesn't capture the original. Like I don't know. It just wasn't. It just wasn't like chilling like it used to be. And then the third movie was just like, what is this mess? I understand why people don't like it now. But yeah, and then the 2021 requel or sequel or whatever to the first movie. Yeah, requel. So reboot sequel. Learned that in Scream. Um, basically, they use CGI obviously to build to have the original red buildings. There were some white buildings in the background. If you watch the clips of the laundromat dude, I forgot his name, but there's a few. Wait a minute. Something is off here. So this is all fine. Hold up. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. This ain't good. So I was 2 blocks off, apparently. So that looks like. So I'm gonna have to use this structure block then to fix this, because I think I really did mess up. But yeah, basically, the laundromat dude was the kid, like the flashbacks to when he was a kid. If you watch the flashbacks, you would know what I'm talking about. You could see like the white buildings and the red buildings. And in the first movie, when like Helen opens her curtains to show, I forgot the black girl's name, but if you show, like, if you look at the video, oh you look at it right, it literally tells you exactly what the white. It shows the white buildings, and not the white, not the red ones, the straight white buildings. 34, 33, 33, 33. Okay. Save GG. I'm just naming it GG. All right. But yeah, so basically, I'm gonna have to build one of each of everything because of that reason. Maybe we could have. No, I didn't mess anything up. So apart from that part, I think it's too wide. I do think it is too wide, but it shouldn't be. It's a little weird. Okay. Okay, so I'm literally just 2 blocks off. Load GG. And we gotta destroy this because we don't need this no more. I just gotta figure out what the heck happened. Like why this isn't centered right or whatever. There's no way. What? No. I'm gonna have to look at my old stream. What the? Okay. I'm gonna have to look at my old stream, how close these windows were. Oh, never mind. I got it. Okay. So I get it now. I don't really know the placement of all the buildings. I don't know exactly how far they were from each other, but I'm just gonna use like satellite and like Google images based on what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm using for this. That's why I'm building it like 1 to 1.5, I think. 1.5 to 1 scale, or 1.25 to 1 in scale. I don't know. That's why I'm building an extra layer here. So then, like, say if I do interior. Every floor is going to be double layered instead of just single layered. Just so it can be more... Okay, yeah, I see now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so then both sides are now even. Right, okay. I got it. And, let's see. No, I could low-key copy and paste this over there. I just have to line this up right. Right there. Wait a minute, I could low-key just do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Yep. Load. Then load this. So that... Oh, I did it again. Bro. How do I keep doing that? So now I gotta destroy another one. But yeah, so basically this part's already somewhat there. But I basically just have to copy this floor up, and then I start building the gate part, and then I can build the interior. And once I build the interior, I can, you know. But now that I'm thinking about it, that's what I'm gonna have to do first. If I do that first, the interior of each floor, then I can low-key skip past all the having to build every floor individually crap, and then this is gonna be a huge project. The reason I'm building this is because my granddad used to do work and stuff here. He used to like not own it, but he used to basically like he used to be like the manager or something. of the buildings. Like he used to make sure they were, kept clean and stuff. He was like nearly at the top of the CHA or some crap like that, some stuff like that. I'll have to ask my auntie, but yeah, that's why I'm building this for the first. Well, for one, I can't talk. That's why I'm building this in the first place. Yeah, so this is gonna go like that, and then this. Then I think these are not rooms, so I'm gonna have to destroy those three. Oh yeah, this will get fixed later. I'll do this part later. Um, because I showed one of my friends this. He was like, "Is this the projects?" I was like, "How did you know?" He said they look like projects, so I guess projects don't have to look like the projects in New York. So that I was thinking my entire life. I'm like, oh my god, those are the projects. And the only thing I think about when I think about projects was New York. I used to be obsessed with Burj Khalifa and like, the Kingdom or Jeddah Tower, whatever it's called. Okay, this part is what's gonna get me. So let me see if I can find a screenshot. I'm gonna go to the media gallery real quick. Okay, so a big window, one of those, and then these. Okay. Uh, oh, right. This is a split, so. What am I doing? It should be 4, 2. Okay, right. Okay, I almost messed that up. I was like, that should be a split. Yeah. I don't know. For those who don't know, the reason why this is 2 wide and not 1 is because this is a split. These are 2 separate buildings. But you consider them one building because I guess they're connected, and especially when you really think because what's it called? The people in the buildings used to break walls from this building to that building, vice versa, to escape the police and stuff whenever they would commit a crime and police would show up, all the extra crazy stuff. I don't know really much about that, but that's something I wouldn't want to do. Definitely. Let's see, 6. I'm exhausted already. Speed 24. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna name this GG also. Just so we don't have to. Wait a minute. What is this? Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Wait. It's exactly 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should be here. Okay. Now I got that part of the building again. Now that I'm looking at it, it don't look as big as when I first built it, even though I'm building it the exact same. Let me go back to the menu so I can get this vibrant visuals on real quick. Let's turn on vibrant visuals. Wait, what am I doing? I have to remove this just to turn it on. That's so stupid. I know you can hear my chair. I'm trying to fix that, but look at this. So now that looks better, but the texture pack is trash. That's why I hate it. Well, okay, I'll work with this, but this is really bright, and it doesn't give off like the overall like, oh, this is Cabrini we're talking about. It don't really give off that vibe. But 29, 32, 33, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird. Okay. Is it just because I'm lazy sometimes? I don't be wanting to, build sometimes, and it's just like, you know what? Let's just do this the quick way. Let's get this over with. This is the third or fourth time I'm building this, so I'm kind of tired of it. Tired of restarting this over and over and over again. I started it in Roblox, so that's gonna be something completely. What? That's gonna. Okay, I thought I was tripping. That's gonna be something completely different. See how sloppy I'm being with this. I should not be being that sloppy. Okay, so this is part that connects here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me see. How's the other side go? We got the two small windows on the corner, and then we got big windows here. Okay. Seems easy enough. The reason I'm using gray stained glass is because when you look at the buildings, it mostly the windows don't really look clear. They look all dirty and grayish. So that's why I'm using. That's why I'm using these gray stained glasses. I'm talking like I don't know how to play Minecraft. Like I ain't been playing Minecraft since I was like a kid, bro. I still basically am a kid, but okay. The first floor is officially the first floor. Uh, the first and second floor are gonna have to be slightly different though. So the second floor is where the actual hallways are. Second floor and up are where the hallways are for real. Uh, See, this is what I'm wondering. If there's not, if this is how much space we have to work with to build an entire. Wait a second. So if we do this, like say if we split the building in half, like right now, say we just now split the building in half. We build walls here. This is the hallway. This is the hallway, right? Got the hallway, and then we got the walls. Where the doors are. So, what is this supposed to be then? I'm about to go back to that dude's stream. Not stream, but his video. Because I might use some parts from his Cabrini for reference, low key. But yeah, his is basically like a tad bit smaller than mine's. Well, his is like a third of the size of mine's, but it still looks pretty good. I might link it in the comment section soon after the stream is over. Who I am talking to nobody. But hey, I'm having fun. Kind of. Anyway, which way does this thing go again? Goes that way. Okay, so this, and then we're gonna bring this up. I don't know how many times we're gonna bring it up, but yeah. So basically, we're gonna bring this. We're gonna just name it, of course, GG. Save it, and then bring it up here. Place it right here. Name it GG. Boom. We got the second floor. And like I said, it's not supposed to look like that. Like it's not supposed to look double layered. It's supposed to look like single layered. Like let me just give you an example what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like that. Like the floor. It's pretend like this isn't here. It's supposed to look like that. But for the purpose of, the lighting inside, and to make that one small change, to make the one small change that we're going to make this, going to make that like that. So yeah, it's just one small change, just so we can do extra things like lighting and stuff, like I said. But we're gonna have to build that floor, and then we're gonna have to build the next one. Wait a minute, I just messed up. Uh-oh. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, load. Let me see where this thing ends. It ends over here, meaning that 64, 64, 6. Oh, 64, 64. I hate these structure blocks sometimes. Jesus. I name this FF. Just so we can get this right. Place this here. And name the load GG FF. Alright. Load FF. There we go. We got the second middle part. We're gonna do this so we can get the 64. I'm just doing 64 so this can go by faster. Then we'll do HH. Save. Boom. HH. Load. There we go. Okay. Remember, it's only double layered because I wanted to, fit I want everything to fit. I want all the lighting to be able to fit in there, and everything. So, what the freak? Oh, that's what this pillar. All right, but yeah, there we go. This is gonna be the 10 slash the 19 floor building. I don't know why they didn't make it 20 floors, but they made it 19. And the smaller ones are the 17-story ones. So we're gonna make, 7-story. The white ones are 15. So I'll try one thing differently here. Because if the lighting's here, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this instead of double layering that part so it doesn't look as weird as the rest of the building will. But yeah, so in this case, I'm going to I guess start the interior, but not yet. I have to get the 7-story done. I have to build the extra layer of terracotta, or what used to be clay. I don't know why they renamed it to terracotta. That was a long time ago, but it still made more sense as clay, because I think it was because they put it in a biome or something why they named it terracotta. But anyways, I'll make sure these are. I don't know why they chose to make them like this either. I really don't. Because what about in the winter time? I mean, you're really gonna be this is like so you can see outside, I guess, when you're in the building. But at the same time, why make it look like jail, bro? We know why, but like, why make it look like jail? It just doesn't. I don't know. It's just weird the way that they made them look. So you look up at these giant buildings, they look like literal prison. It just looks like a prison. It doesn't look like an actual project. So, wrap this around all the way. But yeah, for a 1-to-1 version, we'd have to get certain mods and stuff to build lighting, custom lighting material and stuff. So full vanilla version right here. So tired. Just imagine this, but 17 more stories. This building's gonna be huge, bro. I swear. And no, I'm not white. I just sound like that because most of the people I hang around are white. And then when I'm around family, I sound normal. I don't know. I don't try to do that. It's just, I don't know. Just something that I guess happened, but the way I'm not supposed to sound like that. Um, Stone, where you at? Alright. So basically, I don't understand what. Basically, this would go here, and another layer would go here. Say 3 blocks in, because you know. And speaking of which, Black Ops 7. I got to level 30 in the beta, and I also did round 51 on each account of mine. Oh yeah, they added Power Vac, right? Power Vac is officially back. Okay, so I'm gonna go to that video real quick. I want to see how he did it because I don't know how I'm gonna fit one tiny little apartment that actually works in that space. But for now, I'm gonna end it here, and I will catch you guys when I'm done with the building.